after I complete to seal the pencil here, which I really put 3/4 of sealer 511, I'm going to install the mosaic now. This mosaic I would like to use, but before I'm going to install it, I want to talk about the area where I'm going to install it. And if you look here, this is nothing but a gypsum. Actually, it's a sheetrock, but it's a fiberglass sheetrock. Okay, so it's called dense. It's called dense armor. There's no problem to put on it tile or mosaic, but the only thing you need to do before, you actually have to prime the area. I want to show you what I'm going to do, how I'm going to prime it. You can see here in this area there is compound. It's a joint compound that actually connects between this sheetrock here, which is a normal sheetrock, to the fiberglass sheetrock here. Okay, and there is a little bit of remain of another compound here. What you're seeing here, this is the alkaline mesh of the Drywall board that was here. Actually, the tiles and the pencil was installed on. So I want to show you what primer I have to use, because it's a very important thing when you actually install a mosaic or tile on a gypsum. I'm going to use this product. Okay, it's from Mepay. Primer T. It's a very good product. I used it before and the results are excellent. What I'm going to use is a one part of this substance and 2 parts of water. Okay, and then I'm going to apply it on this, around this area, and you have to apply 2 coats, and you have to install the mosaic or the tile within 24 hours. This is tricky. So what I want to say, if you want to install mosaic or any other tiles on a gypsum, you have to prime it before. That's going to give a very good strength to the thin set, attach the thin set to this surface. I'm going to use this tape just to mark until where I have to prime it, and I'm going to actually cover the tin here with this tape, just to protect it from the primer. That's what I'm going to do before I'm going to actually prime the wall. I just installed the tape here, as you can see. It's going exactly here, so this area I have to actually prime it with a roller, 3/8 roller. And the reason I'm actually first going to take care on the mosaic, after I put the mosaic here, as you prime, I'm going to actually prime the area above it here for the pencil. So just remember, first I'm going to install the mosaic. I'm taking my time, because if you really want to do it properly, this work needs a lot of patience and a lot of accuracy. So I'm going to take my time. I'm going to first set the mosaic here around this area. That's the way it looks with the tape, the blue tape here, as you can see. So to prepare the primer T, first I have to shake it well. I'm using this container to make it to make the ratio of 2 water and 1 primer T. So let me show how I'm doing it. So first thing, I'm pouring 4 ounces of the primer. I want to make it exactly 4. And then I'm going to add another 8 on, which is going to be exactly 12. 4, the water should be exactly twice of 4, so it has to be 8 on, so 8 plus 4 is going to be 12. That's what I'm going to do. So I added water, and if you look at it here, it's exactly, if you look here, you can see it's 12. There's actually 4 part of the tip primer and another 8 part of water. What I have to do now, I have to mix it very, very well. That's the most important, to mix it together. You have to take quite a bit to mix it. I might going to use a mixer to mix it now before I apply it on the wall, and that's going to be the first coat. So I completed mix it very well, and you can see it looks like a milk. Okay, this is the primer. It's actually, again, it's 1 part tip primer and 2 part water, and I'm pouring it to this container. Okay. Now I'm going to use 3/8 roller to take this primer and apply it on the wall. So I already put the roller inside the substance, and you can also use a brush to spread it. Sometimes it's even easier, but the recommendation is to use a roll. You see how it's protecting the turpentine from getting primed on it. So we almost finished to prime first coat. So that's it, the first primer coat is done. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to wait for only 1 hour or so until it dries, and I'm going to put the second coat. So this is the second coat of the primer tea that I'm going to put on the gypsum wall. So I start from here again. Remember, the first coat is already dry, and the second coat That's it, so we finished the second coat. Now we have to wait until it will dry. This is the mosaic I'm going to use to put it on the wall, and I just want to see, it's called Casa Antica. I bought it from Floor & Decor. It's quite nice. I want to show something here. If I open it, okay. If you look at it here, you can see I already have a white board. Okay, so I can actually cut it, and this is really symmetric. So what I'm saying symmetrically is that if I'm cut it exactly a half, the symmetry here, that if I can take this part and put it here, it will work perfectly, no problem. We can actually follow each other. Another thing I want to show is something else, which I think everybody have to do when you buy mosaic and you want to install it yourself. If I'm going to take this box and I'm flipping it, okay, and I'm flip it here, okay, you can see here the instruction how to install this type of mosaic. It's very important to read this instruction very well before you're going to install it, because each mosaic can be a different way to install, and a different route to use, and all the things that you have to use. So this is a very important thing to read it before you install any mosaic tile on the wall. So what I'm doing here, I'm actually taking the mosaic that we have here, you can see, and I'm going to cut it in two. Because what I really want to do, I want to actually have a 6-inch. because that one actually is 12 inch, follow to each other. So I'm going to count. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 until 12. So actually I need to count 6, 2, 4, and 6. Then I'm going to use the utility knife here and just very easily cut it. I'm cutting it on a plywood here. Even though there is a back paper, I don't take any chances. Okay. And it's quite easy. Moving now the iron here. And you can get a piece here. And I want to show you what I want to do. If I take the other piece, okay, what I really want to do is take this piece and this piece and actually connect it together. So I hold the mosaic here exactly the way I want to put it on the wall, as you can see the way it's going. That's a very important thing to prepare before you're actually going to put a tin set. To cut the mosaic and put them together to see how it's going to look. But what I want to talk about is something else. I want to talk about the inside corner here and the inside corner here. How do you actually address this corner here, and where you actually start putting the mosaic, because usually what everybody will do is start with the center, but I want to talk about the inside corner. What is the importance of it, to achieve a very nice installation. So here is an inside corner, and what I want to talk about is this mosaic. If this mosaic will be cut here, okay, let's say it will be cut here straight, and I'm going to add another mosaic here, it's not going to look like a flawless, which means this pattern is repeating himself. So in order to repeat himself properly in the same, you really have to go here and actually add pieces and stuff. So the easy way to do it is actually to cut it here. Okay, if I cut it in the center, or in some place here, and I'm taking these two pieces, the cut pieces, and the other pieces, and I put them together here, as you will see when I'm going to install it, it's going to look like a flawless. So this is what I would like to achieve here, and in order to do it, I have to calculate the size of this room to make it, to address this issue properly with both corners. So that's what I'm going to do. When I install it, I will show you that I actually have two pieces here that cut from one piece of mosaic, and then I'm going to put it here together. And really where I'm going to start, I'm really going to start from the corner and not from the center, because I really want to address the corner first to fix it, and that everything going to flow with the corner. If you look at this piece that I would like to put in the inside corner, you will see something interesting. I just cut it with a wet saw, and a good wet saw can cut easily glass, stone and porcelain with no problem. Just need to be a good one. Just look at it. These are two pieces. Okay, and these pieces I intend to put in the inside corner. Let me show you how it's going to look like. I already put this piece, the cut here, and the other piece here. And I just want to show you how it's going to look like when I'm going to put them together, and they will stick to the wall. Okay, they're going to look like a flawless, which means these continue, the glasses continue, and these continue this. So you can see this glass is continued by this one. So the pattern will continue with no problem, and it's going to look very nice. So this piece actually cut to two pieces. This is actually 8 inch, and this piece is 4 inch. And it's done in purpose. Let me show you why. If I would take this piece, this is the 8 inch piece, and I actually designed to put it here. Okay, so I put it here. So you can see it actually fit very nicely here. Now, if you look at the other corner here, okay, this corner you can see the remain is between here to here is exactly 8 inch. because it's symmetric. That's the way I designed it, calculated it. So if I'm going to put a piece here, you can see that this piece is actually coming until here, until this place. So we have to cut it here. It's exactly 4 inch. And what I achieve with it, I will achieve a one piece of mosaic sitting in this corner here. And I'm going to have a flawless of headland going around this bathroom with no issue.